Ya bien tus hijos, todos mis discos tienen el parental. Aprovecha ahora, yo no voy a hacer esto hasta los 40. Disco que saco, disco que se queda, número no inventado. ¿Cuál es la quejadera? Habla. Shh, en verdad no me importa. Ni siquiera el fal sabía lo que en verdad era tener torta. Ey, nadie me soporta. Ey, seguridad como el presidente Biden, pero pa' PR siempre bajo sin escolta. Normal. Algunas otras con licencia, pero aquí todos andan con
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Pelicans taking on the Timberwolves. For New Orleans, they stole one on the road in Game 3 and have every intention of doing the same tonight in spite of a rabid opposing crowd. Timberwolves, Pelicans, the Western Conference Finals, up next. It's a tight battle for the Western Conference title. 2K Sports presents Game 4. Will we see it even up, or will it go to 3-1? With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Jones. Then there's Garland. It's Najee in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Klay Thompson. Hartenstein is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. And look at the Timberwolves. They're in a position, Greg, to take a commanding lead in the series. Playing here in front of their hometown fans, they seem confident that they can get it done.
And every right to be so confident. I mean, they've had their doubters, but in reality, at this point, they've shown they can play with anyone.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bagley. Bagley with the block.
You pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
Garland kicks to Jones. Here's Bagley. Najee. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Yurtseven. And he dunks it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
On the wing, Thompson. Timberwolves passing it around. Kuminga the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one, and the layup is good.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Pass to Bagley. Passes it to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Swiped away. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Tatum kicks to Garland. Shoots over Kuminga. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Count that one. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Kuminga. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Tatum. And the shot goes in.
And how about the willpower of Tatum? He just takes over and finishes through the contact.
The pass to Kuminga. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Got a piece of it. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
There's Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Impressive make by SGA, not fazed by that defender.
Here's Tatum, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Corey Kisper's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And then for New Orleans, Turin comes in for Zeke Naji. And Trent subbed in for Jones.
Tatum's game. You know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Bagley. It's blocked. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Yurtseven. They now take the lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Garland, the pass to Bagley. That's a floater go, and they're able to recover. 6 to shoot. Garland, that's for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Garland's got 8. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it to Kisper. It's up a 3. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. 5th on the list, Darius Garland.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Pass to Bagley. Now the pass to Garland. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. Thompson looking for an opening. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Walker's checked in for New Orleans. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 5th and 50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Now, here's Trent. No scoring in this one, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum kicks to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. Shot's good by Durant. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And the Pelicans with possession here. We've got Yurtseven. Kispert is out there with Hartenstein. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Williams. It's blocked. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
It's the Timberwolves now, following the score by New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yurtseven. Hits it from 3-point range.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Williams against Thompson. It's blocked. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the baseline. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Kuminga's come in for Minnesota. And a change for the Pelicans. Bagley's checked in. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota. Here's Tatum. He has 7. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williams kicks to Bagley. Here's Garland. Yurtseven with the rebound. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuminga the pass to Yurtseven. And that one drops for him. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 3 from Garland. Yurtseven with the rebound. Yurtseven's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kuminga somehow ignores the tight D and hits the layup. Kuminga's got his 2nd bucket. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland with the bucket.
Garland has some pretty good body control, even at 6'1". Good job of staying on balance that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yurtsevin. And it's blocked. Outside Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Thompson outside. Toppin inside. Working on Bagley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
The Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. So he gets them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just one on the basket from Garland. Poke loose. It's stolen by Jones. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland dishes to Bagley.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game in that particular play.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. They get a hand on it. Right wing. Rocket 6. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the Pelicans making a change here. Duran's checked in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Minnesota. Outside, Bagley. Outside, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Kuminga. And the Pelicans miss again.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
There's Garland, and it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now, here's Garland, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Corey Kispert's checked in for Toppin. 1:03 left now here in the second. Tatum passes to Duran. They need this, and it's denied. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, threatening here.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. The step back jumper is good. Tatum's got 9.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Timberwolves have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And he's good on the first of 3.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And we finish one half of basketball. Minnesota on top. They lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halfway home, tonight's Western Conference Finals battle. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. We've had a great view of all of the action tonight. For the Timberwolves, they've put in a great performance so far in Game 4. The importance of this game and their effort have been very apparent. And if they're able to put another good half of basketball in and take a 3-1 lead tonight, they'd be in a nearly unstoppable position to take the series. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops.
That about wraps it up. Time.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. So for New Orleans right now, Tatum out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Herbert Jones. It's Najee in its center. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And for fans who follow year after year, it's so great to watch development in this league. Herbert Jones has a great build, good defensive instinct set, and is growing on offense. This is a development guy.
And so Jones nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson finds Yurtseven. And they pick up 2. Yurtseven's got 13 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint there.
There's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Garland, and Thompson sends it back, and he recovers it. Puts it up from 15. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one. Garland's got 20 points.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Timberwolves dancers.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jones finds Garland. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And here's Jones. He's covered by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock from down low. And he can't bank that one in. Timberwolves leading by 8. There's Kuminga. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Up top, Garland. Haji passes to Jones. Got a piece of it. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Jones.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Garland with the bucket.
Garland showing no lack of confidence on that jump shot.
On the wing, Thompson. Passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Bagley. Outside, Jones. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
Allen's checked in for the Timberwolves. Walker's checked in for New Orleans. Jones looking for an opening. Excellent D there from Allen.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Toppin's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Duran, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Ball's knocked loose. Tatum kicks to Garland. Tries again. Shot's good by Walker.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Allen. Toppin with it. Rejected by Walker. Inside, Jones. Off on the layup.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Thompson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right on the bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Josh Green's checked in for Klay Thompson. 1:21 left to play in the third. Outside, Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Tatum dishes to Jones. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. During the pass to Walker. Rebound, Minnesota. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Here's Jones, and the shot is good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 34. Puts up a deep three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Green is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Tatum dishes to Bagley. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The pass to Garland. A three-pointer, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second-chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And how about Tatum there using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Yurtseveni's checked in for the Timberwolves. Klay Thompson comes in for Josh Green. And New Orleans also making a change. Trent's checked in for Jones. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Kuminga. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Trent passes to Najee. Back to Trent. 4 on the shot clock. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Trent's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Yurtseven kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Trent outside. And it's Bagley in the corner. The 3 from Tatum. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Here's Bagley. No good on that one. Good D by Johnson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Trent. Second chance effort. Bagley uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized scorer who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Najee passes to Trent. Garland looking it over. Hartenstein's checked in for Minnesota. And New Orleans also making a change. Williams is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Pass to Trent. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
It's stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. New Orleans moving the ball around.
Those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for New Orleans.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Timberwolves leading by 11. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you in a lot of ways right now, so a thorn in the defense's side.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 13. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter.
Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Here's Tatum. from free throw range. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Jones covering. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Tatum. Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
It's stolen by Bagley. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Obi Toppin's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Josh Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Thompson. And then for New Orleans, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Najee. Chris Boucher comes in for Bagley. And Trent subbed in for Jones.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Minnesota takes the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, congrats on the win. How'd you guys get this done?
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together. I played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
You can always win with defense when the shots aren't falling. Thanks a lot, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, D.A., thanks again. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.